The reason I've decided to do this video is because I think it's really important to express how you feel, and I think the last couple of months have been really difficult for me. I think I finally kind of know what I want to say and how I want to say it, but I'm going to try my best to get it across so people can understand exactly what I'm saying. So one of the things I wanted to talk about today was self-worth and loving yourself and getting what you deserve, because I see a lot of people putting up with things that they're not happy with and not really living happy to their full potential. And I think after such a rough year, I have not absolutely mastered loving myself and learning what I want and who I want to be, but I think that I'm on the right track. So it's been a really tough year, but it's been an amazing year for me to learn from, through some traumatic things, some exciting things, some happy things. Just wanted to share a little bit about the things that I've been experiencing and what I want to say about it, because I feel like the last couple of weeks I've been thinking about doing a video talking about where I've been, what I've been doing, why I haven't been really engulfing myself into YouTube and videos, as I have a lot of people who have actually seen my old videos or seen my old YouTube channel and asked when I'm going to be putting up videos again, and I'm like, I don't know. YouTube was a lot more than just like viewers and getting people to watch it. For me, it was a really good platform for me to express myself and the things that I wanted to say. Mine was kind of basically beauty based. I didn't actually have a proper like expression of myself on YouTube, and I think that's really important. Not only like people who want to get to know me or to understand me or to watch or consume my content, but for me to really express myself and learn from myself. It sounds a little bit weird, but watching back from my videos, I listen to the things that I say and I think to myself, actually, do you know what? I don't believe that anymore. I believe this, and this is why I believe this. This is what I've learned. This is how I've developed. This is how I've grown. So anyway, getting onto it, I think the biggest lesson that I've had to learn this year is self-worth, self-care, and self-love. Those are not things that are just given to you or you're taught how to do. They are a daily practice. It's difficult to even grasp the concept, let alone practice it daily. And for years I was thinking, yeah, I love myself, I think I'm pretty, I think I'm nice, I think I'm this, and there was no kind of in-depth exploration into who I am as a person. For me, you know, I'm still learning every day. That is the biggest journey that I'm going to go on, and I'll be going on it forever. This is not something that ever stops. It will always be a journey of Kahlia's self-love, self-worth, self-care. You know, you're constantly, you're changing daily. You know, you're learning about yourself more and more every day. I'm learning to become an adult. I'm learning what I like, what I don't like, what I'm going to do, what I'm not going to do. You know, there are so many things about myself that I'm learning. So I think the single most important thing to do first is to take care of myself. When I can take care of myself, I can take care of others. I can take care of my responsibilities. I can take care of anything that makes me happy, as long as I'm happy within myself. I've been learning the past couple of weeks about things that make me happy. I've been choosing things that make me happy, and for example, the thing that makes me the happiest is traveling, and I'm looking into becoming cabin crew. I already work for an airline, but I want to you know, I'm ground staff, so I'd like to challenge myself in a position that will challenge me daily. You know, I'll be experiencing different things every day. I'll be traveling to different places every day, and as a very independent person, I'm happy to travel alone anyway. You know, I'm more than happy to do that. My parents, most likely my dad, is not particularly happy with me going to certain places by myself, or even going to anywhere by myself. That was the first thing I learned. So self-care, self-love, what's the last one? Self-worth. It's just incredibly important, and the only thing I can say to anybody who's struggling with it is just to for fuck's sake, finding a way to make yourself happy, looking after yourself. Another thing I started doing over these last couple of months was I started just looking after my skin. You know, I wear makeup. I only really wear makeup to work or if I go out, but I don't wear makeup that often. So because of that, I didn't find it difficult to start focusing on my skin, but I just basically started a proper skincare routine. I thought to myself, you know what, I don't wear makeup that often, but why not actually make myself feel better by clearing up my actual skin instead of just covering it up when I'm going out places. So I just started focusing on things like that. I started focusing on better products for my hair. I just started focusing on better foods to eat. I bought like this bottle of water, which is like 2.2 litres. And I'm trying to finish, as you can see, it's only up to there, but I'm trying to finish one a day, because I know that it's going to be my full intake as a adult woman of 2, oh my god, it's spilt, of 2 litres of water a day. So like things like that, just kind of focusing a little bit more on myself, as opposed to kind of just being lazy and kind of seeing myself in a depressing light and not believing that I can do anything or be anything. You know, I started teeth whitening, I started exfoliating 3 times a week, I started face masks, I just started doing things that are looking after me, like looking after my body. You know, my body is, as people say, a temple, so I need to look after it. I need to make it feel good. I try my best now. I'm not much better than I was quite lazy, to make sure that I always feel comfortable in it. And although like I'm on a weight loss journey, I think for me in particular, it's an incredible experience to love myself the way I am now, and when I get to whatever weight I'm going to be, because when you love what you have, you kind of end up getting what you want. That's the rules of the universe. So I love and look after my body. I think my body's incredible. It's such a massive part of obviously it's you, your body is you, your physicality is you, that why not look after it? Why not show it off? Why not be, you know, believe that you're beautiful in every single light? You know, I don't think there's any problem with that. So when it comes to like self-care, I think physically it's very good to look after yourself as much as you possibly can, but then I also think mentally self-care is very, very difficult. And I was in a position a couple of months ago where I had to make one of the biggest decisions of my life, and with that being said, I felt like I needed a lot of mental health support. And my GP, the list was like couple of months long. Like, you know, I don't get any help until July basically. And at university they kind of was on a waiting list as well. There was no support, nobody that I could speak to about things. And so I kind of went through a lot of stuff by myself, and I found that meditating and, you know, finding my inner Kalia helped a little bit, but I think mental self-care is something is similar to obviously self-care in general. Is something you have to work on every day. There are days when I'm feeling amazing and everything's great, and there are days when I look back on some of the things that I did and some of the decisions that I made, and I'm absolutely horrified. I could have made it, I could have, should have, would have, and then you kind of end up crying, and I end up crying thinking to myself, you know what, I'm worthless, I'm this, I'm a trash bag, blah blah blah. And then there are other days where I'm like, I'm amazing, my makeup looks incredible today, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna take over the world one step at a time. And then you kind of got the days when you're in the middle and you're just like, why am I here, what am I doing? It's life. It's life, and it's something that you go through every day. And I think that the more that you kind of learn from the situations that you've been in, and the more that you pat yourself on the back and you say, do you know what, that was really difficult and I got through that. So if I got through that, imagine what I can go through next. Like, life doesn't give you any battles that you're not strong enough for. Life is such a beautiful, amazing, happy thing that no matter how dark and depressing it can be, there's always going to be light on the other side. I was bad, I was really bad, I was in a really bad place, and I had some friends that helped me, I did, and I had my mom, I had my dad, I had myself, and I didn't realise how strong I was